What is going on, guys, and welcome on back to some more Dislyte Exit Radio patch notes. Once again, hopefully for the last time, we're actually in my parents' room. Now, for those who don't know, there's been a contractor here for the past couple weeks which they've been renovating the bathrooms. This didn't start affecting me until somewhere in August, July maybe. I haven't kept track of it, but yeah. So every now and again, because of this situation, I've had to record in here, and I'm hoping this is the last time because they're nearly done, and I can go back to regular recording spaces, aka my room, and if possible, yeah. So this is patch notes, by the way. For those who don't know, the developers released patch notes probably like 2 days ago, but with me, I'm not usually bothered to actually do said things because of one sole reason. I don't have a purpose to. At least until now. So now that they've given me an actual purpose, I can go ahead and read these patch notes out. So, if you guys want to know where the patch notes are, by the way, you can actually find it on not their Discord server there. Actually, to be fair, it's called Twitter, but Elon Musk has rebranded it to X for some unknown reason. But yeah, you can find it there if you want to know why. And I still don't understand why Elon Musk is a moron and named it X, because it just means nothing. Anyway, so we are going to read these patch notes. I read these on my phone. This makes things easier for me. Anyway, so they're going to be taking Dislyte down on September 5th. Which is a Tuesday, by the way. So everyone who is level 5 plus will get 200 Nexus crystals each hour, adds an additional 100. So pay attention to why you won't be able to access it at certain points. Anyway, so yeah, service could also resume earlier than anticipated. So yeah, I haven't seen it. Actually, to be fair, I don't play the game directly on the day it updates, so makes sense. Anyway, so we have the new espers, which is, first one is Nora. Nora is a fighter who excels at launching area of effect attacks and counterattacks. Okay. Ability 1 is called Tempo Trio, deals damage to one enemy based on Nora's attack, gains different bonus effects based on the song Nora plays. Passive, plays different songs whenever casting Tempo Trio. What? Plays Presto Andante, Andante, and Largo in order in a loop. Okay, well, they've also written down all the effects. So, Presto, upon dealing damage, inflict extra damage based on my phone. On the target's max HP to a certain percentage of Nora's attack. Andante reduces AP, and Largo dispels buffs from the target. Okay. Ability 2 is called Rainbow Rondo. Makes Nora ready to counterattack until her next turn starts. During the time, Nora has a chance of casting Tempo Trio to counterattack when any teammate is attacked. Ascension, every 3 times Tempo Trio is cast, Nora gains a stack of... Oh god, what does this say? Halcyon Harmonic. After casting any ability, consume Halcyon Harmonic, reduces hearing, the Divine's cooldown, and performs a pursuit attack on all enemies with the Harmonic. Pursuit attack deals damage based on attack, have a chance of dispelling buffs, and dispelling enemy ally debuffs. Okay, speaking of hearing the Divine, this is actually the third skill, the third ability. Inflicts attack down on all enemies for 2 turns, extends all their debuffs durations by 1 turn, then attacks all enemies. The first 3 hits deal damage based on attack, on Nora's attack. The last hit deals damage based on the enemy's max HP, up to a certain percentage of Nora's attack. Passive, Nora's damage cannot land crits, but each point of accuracy increases the percentage of enemy down Nora ignores. Huh. So this might be the first Esper that can't crit. Interesting. It's not a common thing, but I've seen it a few times here and there. Anyway. Next up we have is the resonances. So, just so you guys know, I've done a whole video on this one. If it's a repeat, then you'll know, because I've already done it. If you want to check it out, I don't remember how long ago I've done it. It's probably sometime this year or last year. But I literally, it's like over an hour long, so you know. Because I think that's one of the only Dislyte patched videos like this that's an hour long. Anyway. Temper Trio gets Overload. Rainbow Rondo gets a Morph 1 at R2. New passive effect, when inflicted with AP down, nullifies this effect and counterattacks all enemy with Halcyon Harmonic without consuming the effect. Triggers once per turn. Blessing, we have Field of Thorns as R4. I've already read that out before, I believe. There. And we have Aura, and then Rainbow Rondo Morph 2. A new effect is added to Halcyon Harmonic. Has a chance of reducing some AP from enemies. Anyway, how you obtain her is after the update, so she'll be the focus. Now, this is the one that kind of got me curious about. It is Toland, who is the, oh god, Tezcatlipoca. Jeez. That's just gonna be a mouthful. But just so you guys know, this is the Shimmer character I lost my mind about. And this actually got cut out of the, actually, fun fact, I don't know if anyone watched it, but the preview for the new update. I think I mentioned that this could also be, like, linked as an Inferno character, but the developers have gone with Shimmer. Not my decision. It's theirs. Anyway, so, Toland is a controller capable of taking the initiative to control his targets with high speed. Anyway, ability 1 is called Bonds of Fate. Attacks one enemy based on attack, steals 1 buff from them, and inflicts taunt for a turn. God freaking damn it, another one. Why are we getting... To be fair, this is, like, annoying. I think there's, like, at least, like, maybe 5 or 6 Espers that have taunt. I'll give it a count how many enemies had it. Anyway. Ability 2 is Paid in Full. This is a passive. Gains a certain number of trackback stacks. At the start of combat, gains 1 stack of trackback at the end of each turn, excluding Toland's own turns. When Toland falls, dispels all buffs from the killer, won't miss and can't be resisted, and then inflicts Final Passage on the killer for 2 turns. Triggers once per turn. Trackback, each stack increases speed, stackable with a limit. Final Passage, the carrier's attack, defense, and speed are reduced by a percentage, and miss rate is increased by a percentage. When this effect expires, if Toland is fallen, revives him. Oh, no. Are we... No. This is another Hyde character. Great, so we have another character who's going to have a similar gimmick to Hyde. Okay, next up we're going to need is another character that's got a similar gimmick to... Wait, doesn't that already be a thing? I don't know. Like, Gaius, I guess. Anyway. So, where have I lost track of it? Hang on. Revives him, restores his HP to a percentage of his max HP, and grants him Absorb and Invincibility for a turn. Alright, ability 3 is called Point of Origin. This is probably the Corrin effect, where it's like he summons a giant pistol, like, you know, finger gun sort of style. Kind of similar to how Corrin summons a giant claw from his or her attack. Like, you can pick the gender of your choice. But the canon gender is female because engage. Anyway. Deals damage to the enemy based on attack. Inflicts 0 hour for 2 turns. Won't work on bosses. Consumes all stacks of trackback based on the number of stacks consumed. Launches a pursuit attack on random enemies with Bonds of Fate. Prioritizes different targets. Ascension will dispel all buffs from one enemy. 0 hour is incapacitated. Can't be selected or attacked. Can't be buffed or debuffed. When all units of the carrier's team, except the carrier themselves, fall, the effect expires. Okay, so it's basically Baby from Monster Legends. If you want to know what the Baby status effect is, they can't be buffed, healed, or any of that status situation. I guess they got that idea from there. I haven't done a video in a long time of Monster Legends because I haven't had a purpose. Might do one, in fact, if I feel like it. But no, I actually said this. I'll explain at the end of the video. Anyway. Now for the Resonance. Bond of Fates gets Overload. Paid in Full gets a Morph. Extends all enemy ability cooldowns by 1 turn when Toland falls. This won't miss and can't be resisted, of course. R3 is that... Precise Constraints. I think this is a new one. I'm going to read it out because I think this is a new one. So Precise Constraints. Each surviving enemy grants accuracy plus 6%. That's what it does. Aura as well as the next one. And then Paid in Full has a new morph. Change. The stack limit of trackback is increased to 5. Gain 5 stacks of trackback at the start of combat. This can be he can be obtained from the Echo after this update. If you actually get Toland, congratulations! I hate you because I haven't seen a single new Shimmer Legendary in a very long time. The last one was a duplicate. I think that was Raven. I have not seen a single new Shimmer Legendary in months. Anyway, so we've got the new features, which is just simple. It's Nora and Toland's name cards, which good luck getting Toland a max resonance, because since he's Shimmer, just so you guys know, it's max of everything. I'm saying that now. Anyway, we got the new event, the Sea and Song. If you guys watched that video, I literally lost my mind with this event, so in case it's got trials, but that's probably what I did anyway. Follow Li Guang to Bremis and investigate the mysteries of the Cube Miracle. Oh, are we doing this again? This is the third time the Cube Miracle is mentioned, because if you guys don't know, last 2 events involved it, and they weren't really necessary. But we'll talk about that here. Anyway, this unlocks after 416 on easy. During the event map will unlock. Players can depart Estero Harbor and search for treasure to obtain generous rewards. Complete event task, which is to get silent scores and clear stages, which is every single stage in total, to get colorful pigment. Okay. Which can be exchanged for Bremis Inferno pack. Oh, these are just the... Okay, let's be clear about what this is. These are just ways you can obtain epic espers that are classified as Inferno, Wind, and Flow. One event later, and we're back to this drawing board. Get this out of my face. Get it out of my face. Oh, well, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring back, like, the stupid thing. Okay. Anyway. So, let's see. So, yeah, it's basically that. The other things you can get are Legendary Abilamon. Yeah, hang on. Legendary Abilamon. Where was it? I saw it. Legendary Abilamon. Here we go. Legendary Abilamon. Shimmer Records, Gold Records, and other rewards from the event shop. If all espers have been gained, you can get 500 Nexus Crystals. In the event... No. Did I read Echoes as short thing? Great! I need to get my eyesight checked. Trials. I thought it said Echoes. Great, so now I have a good purpose for losing my mind if we're bringing back those. Okay. You can earn rewards like Shimmer Records, Gold Records, and Elemental Records by reaching the required player rating. Yes, this is what that is. This is also where you could get name cards at EX. If this is actually in this next week, I will literally do a joke. And it's literally, I freaking knew it. You lied. Something like that. I haven't figured that out yet because we still have a week. And now, well, actually, to be fair, how many days from now? 5 days away. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. So basically, you could just get right items, and top players will get, basically, I say, hold on. Okay, wait, where is it? Where do I read it? Hold on. The mechanic, oh, hang on, here we go. Wait, what is this? It says here, to make it easier to complete trials, the mechanics have been adjusted for this event. Oh, okay. You can select equipment presets. Manual controls are disabled during... Are you joking? You added... No, wait a minute. No, wait. So, let me get this straight. You added equipment presets, but you disabled the manual controls. That means you're bound to fail. And you just have to watch. Well, that's more annoying than I thought. Right, so you've just made... Actually, to be fair, when did I use the manual controls on the trial? Only once, actually. And that was when I had to cheat with someone else's strategy. Yeah, that's about it, because it was the Dusk and Dawn event, but I had to use someone else's strategy just to get it. So we're bound to just go, pray you can even get this done. Wait, did I even read how many chapters are in this one? Hang on. It doesn't say how many chapters. Does that mean there's gonna be 5? I'm gonna be pissed if there is. Anyway. No, it doesn't say. Okay, so yeah, it's stupid trials. And you can... Oh, you can skip the combat process. Okay, I'll give you credit. You can skip the process. The combat process. Okay, that's the only positive I can think of. Various modes are available during the first 2 weeks. For the last 3 days, the modes are closed and they will be redeemed. It doesn't say how many chapters are in this, so I'm going to have to be surprised if they've gone back to the drawing board and said, hey, let's just do this method and lie that there's a new mode. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, we got the Burning Beat Celebration. Okay, during the event, log in to claim the Burning Beat Feat limited offer name card designed by Nishai Chua? Your name is on screen because I cannot pronounce this sort of stuff because I think it's Chinese. We also have Heron boxes, complete Esper Union missions to get... This is just the event that's already been happened. You'll earn Heron seals per mission box, per box mission. That's just like... We already know what this one is. Anyway, scratch-offs. We have a scratch-off as well. Complete lucky missions and scratch the vouchers to win lucky prizes. Oh, this is the Point Wars one. We've also had this one as well. Boom Boom Gacha is a new one. Okay, this one I think is... No, we actually had this one before, haven't we? Complete event missions daily to obtain gacha points. Accumulate a certain amount of points to claim rewards. After acquiring 100 gacha points, you can draw awesome prizes from the gacha machine, including gold. Oh, wait, we have had this one. I think we've had this one as well. What? Why are you getting me to read this stuff? I don't know. So we've already had this one. So yeah, 100 gacha points will be deducted each time you draw from the machine. I thought this was like you could get a free non-shimmer legendary. Nope, it's the wrong one. Anyway, limited time Echo events for Nora, Muse, Ollie, and Ty. Well, to be fair, I already have her because of spending... How much did I spend? 30 bucks? 40 bucks? 50? I don't remember the exact number, but I had to spend like that much money just to get the required amount of freaking stuff. I've already got her, so it's pointless me going after her. Say, Wish Stones. That's what it is, because there was a Wish Stone pack. Anyway, spend 100 Wish Stones, and you can get them. 20 for a legendary, 1 for an epic. Wish Stones can be obtained through gold card pools. Limited... Oh, it's a... Limited probability for Toland. Good luck. Because I can't. I got pits out of that every time I've drawed. from there. Anyway, during the event, players can... Yeah, that's just that. No, I haven't even bothered to do that because I can't get that many resources for that. Anyway, adjustments and optimizations. Improved the animation on the display screen for Lucas. Improved the red dot alerts for Ritual Fund. I don't know what that is. Improved the appearance of fragments. Don't know what that is. Improved the ability icon of Lian Zhao 2. Oh, okay, Lian. I know that one. Improved the formation management featured in the War Room. I rarely use that. Renamed the formation management feature to formation presets. Okay. After the update, players can create customized 5 Esper formation presets. Espers and equipment can be saved for presets. The saved Espers will be deployed along with the equipment saved. Basically, it's that one. And as I was saying before my dad phoned me, because for those that don't know, I'm using my mobile phone, and just so you guys know, the last one is the pack adjustments. The Impasse will feature Long Mian's skin, the red phosphorus. Okay. And that's it. So basically, we've just gone done that. Now, this is something I wanted to talk about. So there's your patch note, by the way, but this is something I wanted to bring up, and this is related to something I've gone and chosen to do. Now, I wanted to do a bit of an experimentation this month related to Dislyte. Now, for those who don't know, there's a game that I found out that it's like kind of similar to, and that is Figure Fantasy. Well, what I decided to do starting tomorrow is I'm going to experiment and see how many views these two events can accumulate. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I rarely get likes on some of my videos, and what I decided to do was, okay, how about we do a viewer count for this sort of thing? So instead of it being a like counter, and the one that had the most likes would win, and that probably would be none of them. They just get a draw. So it depends on how many views these two games would have in total, and then I would say I would crown the person or the game that got the most views is this game, because these games are two similar ones, Dislyte and Figure Fantasy. They've got similar methods, they've got similar like summoning styles. The only differences I would say is the AFK system for Figure Fantasy and the battle system for Dislyte. It's kind of like the only difference between the two. There's a couple differences here and there, but we're not going to address those. So what I decided to do is I'm going to be recording both these games, not simultaneously, probably when I get the chance. It might be tomorrow morning, because the event starts for Figure Fantasy starts tomorrow. So it gets a head start, a minor head start, but we'll see what happens. So depending on how many episodes this would take, it probably would be like episodes, like maybe, because one will count, two probably count. It depends on how many are actually there, but it all depends on the view count. So if you want to support one, you can watch that video. I'll release them at the same time. Like, I'll record them in advance and then release, like, at the exact same time. Although, to be fair, I probably would have to edit both of them not at the same time. So I'll probably have them edited, and then I'll set them aside until the other one is ready, and then I'll release them. But as for the... to be fair, I didn't even see any info about the Tower of Reincarnation, now that I think about it. Because there was no info about it on the patch notes. I've only just realized that. Did we get lies? Because if we did, I'm going to be pretty mad. And no one likes it when I'm mad. I mean, I literally toppled this chair backwards by going no and then doing this in my 7th reaction to the winter event. Then I got pissed on the last one, and if this is a trend where I'm going to get mad every time there's an update, I literally will not like it. And there will be minor consequences, not big ones, just small ones that could be like elsewhere, but I'm not going to address those now because this is not the time to address those. I think that this is the time to address that. This is the end of the video for Dislyte patch notes. Now, this will come out a bit later because it's currently 11:07 a.m. And then in like an hour or so, I'm going to be going over to a barbecue. So after the barbecue is done, I'll excuse me. I don't know why this happens every episode or every video I do. After the barbecue, I'll put the video together, and then I'll just upload it, and then I'll do the paperwork for free rewards from Dislyte. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me reading these patch notes, and just to be clear, that phone call will likely be cut out, just so you know. If you guys enjoy this video of me reading patch notes, please click the like button down below and subscribe. If you've already subscribed to the channel, do click the bell icon down below and you're notified of every single update I do. I mean, literally, Figure Fantasy that'll be happening tomorrow. Dislytes. There's also Pirate 101. There's like a million videos I could be doing, and you'd be missing out on them. And also leave a comment down below telling me, where's the not the Tempest Trial, wrong game! The Tower of Reincarnation. I'm getting Tempest Trial mixed up. But where's the info about the Tower of Reincarnation? Because there was nothing in there. Unless this is like something that they gone and said, oh, we actually did this, when in reality, we were meant to do this. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not a fan of these. Anyway, without further ado, I'll end the video here, and I will see you all later. Also, I'm just gonna be honest about this. Why does my hair look weird in this camera angle? Like, it looks like we've got a freaky pompadour on my head for some reason.